Hello everyone, my name is Lawfully Blind. Welcome to the Lawfully Blind YouTube channel. I am your myopic master of magic, Lawfully Blind, and today we are playing some fun new commanders. I am playing Jinnie Fade Jetmir II. It's a Naya tokens deck where I just beat the crap out of people with kittens. It's great. Below me is Emerald Phoenix.
Hi, Emerald Phoenix. I make bad decisions like keeping a one land hand. I'm playing Zur the Enchanter, Esper Travel.
Cool.
Esper Enchantments.
Alright, and next to him is funtimenerd.
What's going on? Tonight I am going to be playing Anowan the Rune Thief. I actually won this deck originally off of this guy that I met on TikTok. He goes by Lawfully Blind. He kind of reminds me of a Harry or Elton John. This is a beautiful mill deck. I suggest everybody pick it up. It's $25. I've upgraded it a lot. It's got some ramp pack in it, and I've put some extra cards in here to increase the synergy.
Furry Elton John. Can't tell if that's a compliment.
Yes. Harry Elton John.
And above him is Kyle.
Hello, everybody. I'm kylekelly official, aka Kyrexia. Tonight, I'm going to play Mishra Eminent One. I'm going to be looking to make token copies on combat and hoping to open the portal to Phyrexia.
I hate that frame. God, I hate that card so much. It's nothing against the card. It's a great card. I want to build it myself, but I have to build the entire deck from scratch because Gavin Vahey got nostalgic. Okay.
Okay, we're
I
good.
will fight him. Kyle Kelly, it's your turn. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to draw a card. We are going to play an island. Pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw. I'll play a Bountiful Promenade and I'll pass turn.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to tap that Plains for a land tax.
Nice.
I see why you didn't want to go first.
And that is why I kept a one land hand. Pass turn.
Interesting.
What's land tax do again? Remind me.
At the beginning of my upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than I do, I may search my library for up to 3 basic lands, reveal them, and put them into my hand.
That makes complete sense. All right, so I will play an island. I will tap the island to play a mana vault. I will tap the mana vault to play Arcane Signet. And then with the one floating colorless, I will tap the Arcane Signet to play Invisible Stalker. And then I will pass turn.
Boy.
And y'all were
Okay,
happy how much I was
tap,
in my
draw.
hand.
I'm going to play a mountain, and I will pass the turn.
I will draw. That's a fun card. I'll play a forest. I'll tap 1 for a skull clamp, and I'll pass turn.
Untap, land tax trigger. At least one opponent has more lands than I
forgot
do,
to
so
draw.
I can search for up to 3 basics. I will get 1 of each. Ignore the ugly non-full art planes. Full art ones have been ordered. USPS is really bad at delivering things on time.
I'm waiting on cards too, man. I got cards coming
Yeah,
from
me
Joker
too.
and from
Draw.
Harmless. So
I will play an island. I'm fine. I drew exactly what I needed. I drew a soul ring.
never be punished.
And I had a chromatic. Tap the soul ring in my planes for that chromatic lantern sitting in my hand.
I feel like when Mana Vault comes out turn 1 versus Soul Ring, it's a little worse.
Pass turn. I can only.
All right, I will untap. I will lose 1 life because Mana Vault. Draw per turn. I will play a swamp. All right. So I will tap. Yeah. I'll tap a swamp, and then I will tap Arcane Signet to play Time Vault. So I can choose to skip a turn to take an extra turn. The next rotation,
That's
and
cool.
then I will just start going around the table. I'll swing 1/1 unblockable at Kyle.
Right. In response to your declared attacks, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to upgrade your time vault.
What's that do? Get rid of it.
Yeah, it destroys it. And then I'll take the 1.
Yeah, no, fast turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot read
Untap.
that at all.
Untap. Draw. Play a reliquary tower for land for turn. We are going to pay 3 for a commander's spear.
So this is a unique problem that I have, but like
Pass turn.
the reason why Magic cards look like they do nowadays is for people with low vision. And like the old school frames, while good if you have to use them, uh, things that are like mono white or anything like that, completely unreadable. And so are the mud frames. I'm gonna play a Spine Rock Knoll. Hideaway 4. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take that. That enters tapped. I will. I'll pass turn.
Untap. 2 of you have more lands than I do, so I can search for 3 again. Just gonna take the first 3 I find this time, which is a plains, and an island.
Yeah, that definitely came in clutch. You got a nice little amount of ramp going on already.
It's a busted
I'll
card.
draw.
I offered the job to somebody today, so
Plains. I will tap 2 for a
Hopefully
Felwar
they're good.
stone.
they're a Marine. I hope so too.
3 for a Starnheim Courser. All my enchantments and artifact spells
Actually,
cost 1. I should have done that in a different
did the
order.
math. He's older than
And
me.
2 for propaganda.
1 year older than you.
Pass.
43.
Untap, 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 draw. Take 1 damage to Mana Vault.
You're 43?
No, 42.
So responsibility wise,
All right.
so because he says he just had a
Oh,
now, and then I was like, oh, something. So.
I don't know if I want to do this or not.
Hi, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, I'll do it. All right, so because you're kind of ahead of us already, so I'm gonna tap Swamp and the Island to play Mind Sculpt. And I am going to choose you, Emerald, to mill 7 cards from the top of your library. And then I will then, like I said, continue going around the table. So lawful, swinging 1 unblockable.
I take 1.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, sir?
Nope. Pass and turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
I probably shouldn't have kept that hand just because of Mana Vault.
We're all making bad decisions. It's fine.
I'm gonna talk about 1 land hand with land tax was a great
I'm
decision.
going to float 1 with the reliquary tower. Actually, let's just do this. We'll pay 4. I'm going to play Obeka Brute Chronologist. Then we are going to play a land for turn, which is a Demir Aqueduct, and I'll return the island to my hand.
Don't play
And then we
bounce
will
lands.
pass.
That doesn't help me any.
We will pass the turn. Yeah, it's a little techie play. I'm tired of you getting lands already.
All right.
That's it for
I'm
me,
gonna
sir.
go ahead and drop a forest.
Thank you.
I will tap white, green, red. I'm gonna play my commander, Jinnie Fate Jetmir second. Um, and then I'll pass turn.
Untap, just because I want to keep thinning my deck a little bit. I'll still take the trigger and search for 3 basics. None in that part. An island, a swamp, an island. I guess I'm not taking that trigger anymore because I've got like 2 bases left on the deck at this point.
I was wondering how many you actually had.
I only run like 12 in this deck. And I'll draw. I will play a command tower, even though I just searched a bunch of basics.
You called your back.
I'm gonna tap 3 for a Mesa Enchantress. Whenever I play and cast an enchantment, I draw a card.
Christmas, babe.
Then, just in case,
I got you other stuff. I just didn't want to wrap
I'll
it.
play a Crystal Chimes.
Fan nice. What's that do?
3 tap, sack it, return all enchantments from my graveyard to my hand.
Gross. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I will discard an Orzhov Basilica to discard down to hand size and pass turn.
Untap, 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 draw. Uh, I will play a swamp,
Are you
and
taking
then
Mana Vault?
oh, yep. I have to take the damage. My bad, my bad, my bad.
You
You were
roll for it,
right.
right?
You were correct. Huh?
It's the one you roll for, right?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's
Manifold. Manifold. So on my upkeep, I can choose to tap 4 mana if I want to untap it. But if I don't, I'm going to end up taking the damage because it's the untap upkeep. Yeah, it's the draw step, I believe, right?
I was thinking of
Beyond.
crypt. Okay.
That's
At
literally
the
my.
beginning of your upkeep, you may pay for if you do untap Mana Vault. At the beginning of your draw step, if Mana Vault is tapped, deals 1 damage. And when I tap it, it doesn't untap.
Tell I
So
play budget magic. Yeah.
and then I will tap out to play my commander, and then I will swing my one unblockable, which is now a 2/2 because of my commander, Emerald, and then you are going to
You
mill 2 cards.
You cannot, good sir.
I can't?
Propaganda, you can't attack me unless you pay 2 colorless.
Okay, well then I apologize. Hey, Kyle's got more of a board state though.
What?
I'm sorry. You do though. I'm gonna swing
He has a
2 at you.
creature.
You're gonna mill 2 cards, and if one's a creature, I get to draw.
You got a Fellwar Stone and Nile Spellbomb.
All right, so no creatures. All right. Um, and then you take 2 damage and pass turn. Yeah.
More of a board state. We have the exact same board state. We have an artifact and a creature.
And,
Alright.
and he's. Oh, I guess that's true. I guess that's true. It just looks bigger on my screen because
It's a
his
lot.
camera's closer. You legit have like the same amount of lands and everything though. I apologize. I didn't realize. I just seen it more space was taken up on the screen, so I was like, he's got a bigger board state. No, he doesn't.
Fun time
Now
and perspective.
I'm gonna play my commander, Mishra Eminent one.
Now he has a bigger board state.
Yes. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna make a token copy of my commander sphere.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna go to my end step and end my turn so I don't lose the token.
Synergy. Okay.
Then I will pass the turn, obviously.
Yeah. I will draw. That's a card. I'll play a Naya Panorama. Um, and I'm going to play out one of the most criminally underrated cards in this deck, Paradox Zone.
That's the one that just keeps doubling, right?
Yeah, it's an actual fractal. It's amazing. I love the flavor of this card. But Paradox Zone enters the battlefield with a growth counter on it. At the beginning of your in step, double the number of growth counters on it, and then create a 0/0 uh, blue fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it. When X is the number of counters on Fractal Zone. I will go to my end step instead of making a 2/2 uh, fractal. I'm going to make a 3/1 dog.
Still enters with the counters.
Yes, it does.
The bestest boy.
Yeah. All right, and I will pass turn.
Untap, draw. I will play a plains. I will tap 4
Oh, it does enter with the counters. Cool.
for a Starfield of Nyx.
Yeah, that card looks familiar.
Mason enchantment trigger, draw a card. I will tap 4 for Haunted Hollow. Mason enchantment trigger, draw a card. I only have 4 enchantments, so they're not creatures yet, so I have to pass.
Untap, 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 untap. Take 1 damage. Because I'm not going to use. Maybe actually. Yeah, let's do it. I will tap out on my upkeep before I draw to untap Mana Vault, so I don't have to take the 1 damage, and then I'll have 3 extra my next turn. And then I will play an island. And I will just swing Invisible Stalker at you, Lawful.
For 2.
So 2 damage, and then mill 2 cards. Once creature I draw.
Emerald's Evangel. So yes, you draw a card.
Nice, beautiful. Thank you. And yep.
My turn.
Yes.
Untap. All right. Untap.
Yep. Sorry.
Draw. Um. All right, so I'm gonna play a swamp for turn. Um, we are going to we're gonna play a pay 4. We're gonna play a smelting vat.
Okay.
That reads 1 tap, sacrifice another artifact, reveal the top 8 cards of your library, put up to 2 non-creature artifact cards with total mana value less than or equal to the sacrificed artifact's mana value from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. We are going to go to combat. I'm going to make a token copy of the smelting vat. Okay. I'm gonna not attack anybody. Going into my second main phase. I'm gonna pay 1, sacrifice the token copy of smelting vat to dig 8 cards down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will get the Phyrexian Dragon Engine.
Gross.
Actually, no, it's non-creature, so I can't do that. It's gonna have to be an Arcane Signet. So those will actually go to the bottom. Random order, which I will put in a random order.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's fine. Um, so then I will go ahead and pass the turn with that. Go ahead, level.
Okay. Draw. That card is still backwards. Okay, get that fixed. There we go.
It's an artifact. It's making it so we can't attack you, right, Emerald?
Enchantment.
It's an
It's an
enchantment.
enchantment. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, you can
propaganda.
attack me. It's just 2 colorless per attacker.
Oh, so I can color. I can attack you. I just need to pay.
Yes. You just
All
the
right.
first time you tried, you were tapped out.
Yeah, I was tapped out. That makes sense. I got you.
I'll pay 1 for Legion's Landing. I'll make a 3/1 dog as well. Another one of those. Um, I'm gonna pay 1 to Skull Clamp the dog because I'm a monster.
Non dog.
Skull
You're
Clamp the dog.
sacrificing your own dogs. That's so mean.
Yep. I'm gonna play a Rockfall Veil for my land drop. It enters untapped. I will pay 2 for a Goblin Bombardment as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
very
I heard
nice.
that's a good card.
Yep. Um, I need to get through for damage to somebody. So, um,
What do you want to make a deal?
well, it depends. Does Funtime have anything untapped? Just out of
I've got anowan untapped. I'll let it go through.
okay. I will swing Jinnie, Faye, and the big dog at you. So that is
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at you.
Uh, oh, Jenny Faye. How much? That was the 3, right?
3, 3, and then
Okay.
a
Yeah,
3/1 dog with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So
yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping track of commander damage.
okay. I will then activate the Spine Rock Knoll and flip over a Kadama of the East Tree.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
That's awesome. I love that card.
I,
I do too. On my end step, Paradox Zone will double its counters, and I'll create a 4/4 now.
Which will be a what?
It's just going to be a 4/4 because it's bigger than my current tokens. Uh, however, it's on my end step, right?
Yep.
Yep, so I can't play a land. Shit. Okay. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Actually, upkeep trigger. I will get a Mirror Maid back from grave to play. A copy of Hallowed Haunting.
Okay.
Which says as long as I control 7 or more enchantments, creatures I control have flying and vigilance. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, create a spirit cleric token with power toughness equal numbers of spirits I control. Which I currently control 7 creatures because I now have 5 or more enchantments. So now all non-aura enchantments are also creatures. So all my enchantments are now going to be creatures as well. Going to play another planes. I will play 3 for Zur Eternal Schemer. He's a 1/4 with flying. Enchantment creatures I control have death touch, lifelink, and hexproof. So now my enchantment creatures have flying, vigilance, death touch, lifelink, hexproof. And I can pay 2 to animate an enchantment, but that is a nuked ability at this point.
I have a point of order on my turn. My apologies. I didn't have enough mana to activate the Spine Rock Knoll, so I need to take back the Goblin Bombardment.
The Kodama was under it, though.
Yes, I'm gonna take back the Goblin Bombardment, so I have enough red mana to get that out because I messed up.
I'm going to plead for guidance, search my library for up to 2 enchantments, and reveal them and put them into my hand. And after that, I pass turn because I'm not going to have the mana to play them anyway.
Untap, 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 untap. Draw. All right.
What else do I want?
So
For point of clarity, I got Opalescence and Rhystic Study.
Cool.
So everything you have right now has hexproof, right? Correct.
Every enchantment I have has hexproof.
And their creatures.
And
Yeah.
their creatures. With lifelink.
So you don't have the card out that you had out last game to where all your creatures are also enchantments.
No, that is in my graveyard. I can get that if I want.
Okay. So that means your 2 regular creatures are not enchantment creatures, correct?
Correct.
All right, cool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna tap an island, and 2 swamps, and we're gonna play Public Enemy, and I am going to target a Starhem Courser with Public Enemy. So all creatures attack enchanted creature's controller each turn, if able. Whenever enchanted creature dies, I get to draw a card.
All right.
For rice bowls.
And then and then we will tap an island, Arcane Signet, Mana Vault, and I will play Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile cards with total mana value 20 or more. And they do not go to your graveyard, they go into exile.
So
Crank a Mob
3,
Boss.
9, 10, 14,
Some Warstorm Surge.
18, 19, 20, 21. Ouch, that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
10,
Um,
12.
And then I'm going to use the 2 floating mana that I have because I have to attack you now, Emerald. And I'm going to use my Invisible Stalker, which is unblockable, to attack you with the 2 remaining mana. So you will then mill 2 cards, and if one of them is a creature, I get to draw a card.
You hit 2 lands.
All right, and then you'll take 2 life, and I will pass turn.
Well, the good news is I didn't have to exile that many cards. The bad news was I got Bootlegger Stash and Warstorm Surge. So
Yeah, he got my Spine of Ishsaw, which kind of sucks. But
yeah.
untap draw.
Exile is a beautiful thing.
I'm actually thinking of picking that deck up again and building it.
All right.
It's fun,
Wait,
man. There's a couple cards that I don't have in here that I could put in here, like I think Pact of Negation and stuff like that.
Yeah. I have a Grixis Vampire list, but I don't think I'm gonna play that on this stream. Kyle hates
I
that.
feel like Public Enemy is a very underrated card.
What set is it from?
It's from New Capenna.
Yeah.
but like with what's going on right now, that means everybody has to end their turn tapped out basically, unless they only have 1 mana.
I'll make a
Nah,
creature on the end of Paradox
it,
zone, but
but it says if able. If they don't have the mana to attack me, then they can't attack me.
Yeah,
Attack me.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, but I can actually
It
end my turn at any time, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. All right. Well,
Yeah, you just have to end your turn before combat phase.
Or before.
I mean, I can go to combat and still get triggers. I just have to end it.
All creatures attack enchanted
Yeah, but
but he's
there
got
are
creatures
parts
controller.
of but there's parts of combat he can enter combat and then end his turn before they declare attacker, so he doesn't have to attack.
Okay.
So which I am going to do? I'm going to make a smelting vat copy. I'm going to go to combat, make a smelting vat copy. I'm going to pay 1 to sacrifice it. So we're in post combat before declaring attackers. So I'll go 8 down. 5, 6, 7, 8. And
Okay, so you can cast instances. That's what it says.
non-creature artifact cards, and so I will copy. I'm gonna play Curse Mirror, and I'm gonna copy anything that will help me until end of turn.
I got nothing. That's good for you.
Let's
Paradox zone.
Yeah, let's do the Kodama, even though I still have to end my turn anyway.
It's good for next turn.
Yeah. Yep. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, these go to the bottom, and then yeah, I'll just end my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Drop. Okay then. I'm gonna go ahead and play out a land for turn. Canopy Vista. Kadama trigger. I don't have anything else in my hands. 0 CMC. But I will. I'm gonna pay 4 for an Ivy Lane Denizen. Whenever the green creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Target creature.
Kodama trigger.
Yep, Kadama trigger. I will use that for Scurry Oak. Scurry Oak enters. I put a +1/+1 counter. Make a squirrel, which would be a 2/2 hasty cat. And then I'll just keep repeating the process over and over again, making infinite 2/2 hasty cats. I'll tap 2 for a Goblin Bombardment. And let's see.
That's game.
That's game.
Yep, that's game. You got it, sir.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Kitties!
In response, I'm gonna actually tap Smelting Vat, see if I have anything.
Oh, okay.
1, 2.
So this would have been nice. It would have taken me 2 more turns though.
6.
I had a plan. My plan was going to end up leaving everyone with no mana.
That sounds gross.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 cards. So
Because Lawful, you know the opalescence enchanted evening combo, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. I've done that. I did that a couple weeks ago, basically. Somebody had out a.
Sack. I'm gonna draw.
Do you have anything?
Nope. Doug 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards and didn't find anything. So,
Okay.
yep. Good game, sir.
A couple weeks ago, someone had out a mycosynth lattice, and I farewelled. Um, they were playing artifact deck, and I was like, "We're gonna die if I don't do this, but like, it's gonna hurt all of us because we're all gonna fucking lose our shit." So, anyway,
See, at least my version, I only get rid of your plants
yeah, that did
and
everything.
and, to- and tokens. Because tokens technically have zero CMC.
That's why Psycho Mud hadn't been back on the show. Anyway, well, I am your myopic master of magic, proving once again I actually won, so I'm not gonna say that. Okay. But yeah, Emerald Phoenix, where can we find you?
Uh, Everywhere, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff, under the name Emerald Phoenix. Don't post anything anymore, but it's there.
Yep. And next name is funtimenerd. Where can we find you, sir?
Twitter, Discord, Instagram. There's Facebook group, Funtime Gaming. Uh, yeah, you just look up Funtime Nerds, you'll find me.
Yeah. And Kyle.
You can find me on TikTok as kylekelly complete. You can find me on Discord as Kyrexia complete. You can find me on Instagram as Kyrexia complete, and basically any other platform.
All right, and I, of course, am lawfully blind. I will be linking all of their profiles on TikTok to the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And stay toxic, everyone.